want to invite my friend Kati Skelton up here. So my friend Kati Skelton. So just to be, like this. There we go. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So just to be totally clear, I thought it'd be false to. These are all like curated conversations, obviously, so I thought it'd be like disingenuous to not do like a real conversation. So Katie is my friend, so I thought she could I'm giving her free reign to talk about whatever, to ask me whatever she wants, and I am maintaining boundaries, but I am being open to breaking boundaries that I would have previously tried to maintain.
I have to say, I'm pretty excited about this conversation.
Yes.
Okay. Man, Tim Platt. Wow, great show, first of all. A round of applause. Okay. Great show. I just want to talk to you a little bit about, we've been friends for a while, and,
yes.
As you do in the show, in real life, you also tend to play just a lot of characters.
Yeah, like bits.
Like bits, yeah. You're someone who I've always felt has like hid behind this like persona, this sort of like hardened comedy persona.
Mm-hmm.
And I just sort of wanted to ask, like what's up with that?
Okay. I think first of all, I think it's a valid form of social interaction, but I understand that it can be frustrating to those who aren't game.
Yeah, I mean it can be grating.
Yes, I know. I do think I've been trying to be. I mean, I will say I think I'm trying to be better at it. Like I think it is like a flaw. I'm trying to be more open and honest about that type of stuff. But like I feel like I can't help it. You fall into bits. It's a form of social control. I guess so. Like you're saying, because you're saying no, you don't have to like.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's like sort of why I was interested in you even asking me to have this kind of conversation with you because. You're so unavailable to like expressing your true self just at any point in time. Where
do you actually think that? I don't think that's fair whatsoever.
Yeah. I do.
I don't think that's fair.
I mean, like it's really true though, Tim. Like we've been friends for a long time, and I feel like it's been completely impossible to get inside of your head in any way.
I think you're okay.
Well, I mean, like, would you disagree with that?
I think I'm very open with you. I mean, we're friends.
I mean, yeah, like we are friends, and I actually consider you to be one of my closest friends, which is why it's actually, now that I'm like thinking back on our relationship, it actually feels insane to me that I don't feel like I know who you are, you know?
Okay, I mean, we're comedy friends, but like... Oh. I feel like people's reactions make me a dick, and I'm fine. I'm doing the right thing.
I mean, like, I don't know. I guess I do take that in sort of a. I mean, that feels hurtful to me that you would call us comedy friends.
It's not. I mean, most of the times that we hang out, it's like doing comedy stuff. So like, it's not like a bad label. It's just like a sort of. It's like a. It's just connecting back to other things. Like
I just feel like you are a really important person in my life.
You're an important person. You're an important person in my life as well. But like we are comedy friends. That's how we became friends, and that's how we maintain our friendship. Like it's like saying that water rolls downstream, you know, or like that like all Americans are Christian. And so like if you feel bad about that, you should like.
Wait a second.
I'm just saying you shouldn't feel bad about it. It's just a fact that can be. You can feel good. You know
We're
still friends.
I'd like to backpedal just for 1 second though. You said that you were describing what a fact was, and as an example of a fact, you said that all Americans are Christians.
I mean, like if you. I'm not saying any. Oh fuck, Brooklyn. Like I hate. I'm not saying other religions are wrong. I'm not saying Christianity is right. I'm saying that if you like grew up in America, then like the cultural values of America have like infected you, and Christianity is the best expression and healthiest expression of those.
Whoa.
That's not
just for a little context for the audience, like I mean, I know that Tim's a Christian. We haven't talked that much about his belief system at all.
Because people hate it.
Well, but I think that maybe people might hate it because you think that everyone should be a Christian, regardless of how they were raised.
I don't think they should. I think they are. I think you can be You can be born any religion, you can come to any religion, but unless you accept some form of like the Christ mythology, you like don't. You have zero chance of reaching any kind of like happiness or salvation in this American life.
Okay. Well, and I'm sorry. Are you talking about salvation in like the religious sense, or like a cultural salvation?
Both. I'm sort of both. It's I mean, it's faith. It's hard. I mean, like I have started going to a newer church, which is like, it's really cool because it like reflects and sorry Brooklyn, I'm talking about Christianity. I've gone to a new church where it's like, they admit that that Christianity has a fucked up history and no one's denying that and is doing fucked up things to this day. But this church is more open to finding the good stuff and identifying and sort of trying to solve the bad stuff, I think.
Okay. What is this church?
I mean, we can talk about it. I can talk to anyone individually afterwards about it, but I don't have to talk about it.
Okay, I mean, I guess I'd say because we're having this conversation right now in front of an audience, I would be curious to know what is the church?
It's called the Church of Satan, but you have to understand what you have to understand about it. Just speak.
Whoa! Wait a second.
It's just
you literally said that you're going to the Church of Satan.
But it's not Satanism. It's Christianity. It's just a fucking bad name.
Yeah, it's a really bad name. I would say it's named after the embodiment of ultimate evil.
The whole idea is that like God is so radically forgiving, He even forgave Satan. But like they're like local people in Brooklyn who made the church, like they wanted to be like a sort of an ironic name to be a hook, which is just fucking dumb. Like,
okay, all right.
Just be upfront about what you are, which is a great church.
Okay, wow. So let me get this straight. You're saying that everyone in this room, by virtue of being in America right now,
I'm less interested in this right now. Like I am interested in people's like actual connection to Christianity and the faith right now, and if they're willing to like. Hey, I don't know you. Sorry.
Me?
Yeah, you don't know. Would you consider just like talking about Christianity and coming to my church? Maybe?
Very briefly, maybe. I don't know.
Would you be interested in coming to the church at some point?
You don't have to answer this question.
But why not? We're here.
It sounds interesting. Sounds
okay.
Like you'd probably make a good story. So.
Well, don't treat it that way. Treat it like a real thing. Would you be interested in just confronting my church and listening? Would you be listening openly to a new faith?
Like right now?
Well, later on, because I don't want to. People are gonna get pissed. Would you be interested in that? Honestly.
I think it depends maybe on the nature of the conversation. Like if you're trying to sell it to me, probably not. You know what I mean?
Okay, well you're forgiven for that.
Okay.
Would you like to?
Pardon?
Would you be interested in considering this church?
Actually, sorry, I'm like way in the back here. Can I come up and talk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Branson, Reese, you don't have to come all the way up here and talk.
No.
I
want to come up on stage and talk about this. Thank you. I think you guys have. I think you guys are making some interesting points. I think your Church of Satan thing is interesting, and Kati, you haven't really expressed belief, but I mean, like rationality. Like I think these are two very interesting points. But you guys are missing a really important piece of the puzzle, which is nature. No one's talking about nature. So I'm going to talk a little bit about nature. I don't know if you guys can relate to that or not. I'm not. I know most of us probably like grew up in the suburbs or even the big city, but like whatever. I didn't. I grew up really rural. I grew up very rural. I was, for the first part of my life, I was raised by wolves. And then eventually they wandered off. You know how wolves are. While you guys were like going to elementary school and... Sorry, I don't know.
Switch mics.
Obviously I don't know how technology works. I mean, my story checks out.
Oh, yeah.
So as I was saying, you guys were going to elementary school, you were learning about... You guys were learning, microphones and Pokemon and Spice Girls or whatever, but I was sitting under the shade of the first tree. and I was drinking from the river of knowledge, and I drank from it and actually learned the coyote's first riddle. Would you guys like to hear it? Yeah. I come from the north, but never to kill. Look for me only when waters are still. What am I? I'm cold weather. I didn't have a normal adolescence either, as you can imagine. I wandered the woods and the fields. While you guys were going to college and majoring in Backstreet Boys and whispered makeouts, I was climbing to the top of Mount Forbidden, and I made love to the Spider Mother, and as punishment I was forbidden to die. Eventually, I was found by the side of the highway, which I thought was a river I was trying to drink from. I didn't understand, but a family pulled over and they took me in. They thought I was a big dog because I was covered in hair and I had a tail. But they cut my hair off and they cut my tail off. They gave me a bath and a Bible and they sent me on my way. That was 4 months ago. And now I'm a productive member of society. So tonight, Brooklyn, won't you raise your voices with me in song? Save tonight. Fight the break of dawn. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight. Fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight.
Thank you all so much. We went over time, so we should get out really quick. I want to thank Pasic, Lorelei, Ramirez, Kati, Skelton, Branson, and Reese. Thank you all for coming. Really appreciate it.